So in the previous tutorial, we took a look at how to add tempo changes throughout your project. This time around, we'll be looking at key or time signature changes to your project. What's going on, VoiceOver warriors and keyboard ninjas? This is the Oreo Monster welcoming you back to Logic.band. It's a site full of tips, tricks, and tutorials to help you as a blind Logic, VoiceOver, macOS, and GarageBand user. If you haven't yet, type Logic.band into your web browser, hit return, and when you land on the site, sign up for the mailing list so you can get a free Getting Started with Logic course. Alright, so we got a project here, and I just have a single drummer track in this project, and I'm going to use that to demonstrate to you how to put in key signature changes or time signature changes. Now, before we take a look at that, we're going to talk about list editors. So if you know in Logic, and when you're in the main arrangement window, there are going to be different sections to that window. You have the control bar,
toolbar, untitled logics, library, group,
the library,
inspector, group,
inspector,
tracks, group,
and the tracks area. Now in this main area, there are additional sections that you can show or hide. Case in point, if you press X,
mixer, group,
you'll add the mixer to the section.
tracks, group,
and if you press E,
autoplay drummer, group, show editor,
you will show the editor for the selected track type. And right now, because I have a drummer track selected, it's showing you the drummer editor.
Tracks, group, hide editor.
And if I press E, it hides it. And if I press D,
table, column 1, row 1, column 2, row 1, 111 scrubber group, SoCal, 2 cell, 8 zeros.
It will show you the list editors. And that's what we're going to take a look at today.
Table, column 1, row 1, column.
Puts you in the table. I'm going to stop interacting with this table. And I'm just going to VO left until I get to the tracks area, and then VO right.
Quant off, quant note, pre addition, poly after control, product note, media, catch, view, menu, function, edit, leave, submit, tempo, marker, event, tracks.
All right, so that's the tracks group. Now if I VO right,
event, selected, radio button, 1 of 4.
You see you have all these different list editors. So you have the event list,
marker, radio button, 2 of 4.
The marker list,
tempo, radio button, 3 of 4.
Tempo list,
signature, radio button, 4 of 4.
And the signature list. So if you notice, it said that event was selected. So the event list is what you're going to see. Now, if you've been following the Logic.band tutorials, you know that you can open the event list in its own window with Command 7. Command Option Shift T will open the tempo list. There's a key command also to open the marker list in its own window. So you really don't need to come into the list editors except for the signature list. Now, you can go into the key commands list and add a key command to show or hide a signature list, but there isn't one already. But because I don't do it very often, this is one of the few things I will use the list editors for. Press D to show the list editors.
Tempo, signature, radio button, 4 of 4.
Then VO space on the signature radio button.
Table, no selection.
And now this table is where you'll see the list of key or time signature changes. So I'm going to stop interacting with this table.
Auto signature, group.
And VO left.
Untitled, pop-up button, signature set. Time, pop-up button.
So we have this pop-up button here that says time. Now, if you want to do a time signature change, you can leave this. But if what you want to insert is a key signature change, you'll want to VO space on this.
Menu, 2 items, check mark, time, key.
And change it from time to key, so VO space on key.
Key, pop-up button.
And now you'll be able to add a key signature change instead of a time signature change. I'm going to switch this back to time.
Menu, time, pop-up button.
A little easier to demonstrate a time signature change, so we're going to do that. Now, if I VO left from this pop-up button,
create new time / key signature change button.
You see you have this button here that says create new key / time signature change. Now, when I VO space on that button, whichever one I have that pop-up button set to, that's to the right of it. If I have it set to time, if I VO space, it's going to add a new time signature. If I have it set to key, when I VO space, that's going to add a new key signature to the project. So much like with the tempo, we just want to put the playhead wherever we want that new key or time signature to be.
1 bar 1 beat 1 division 1 tick.
So if I go to bar 3,
2 bars 1 beat 1, 3 bars 1 beat 1 division 1 tick.
And if I VO space on this button,
time signature window.
It brings up a window where it's going to access what time signature we want to put in.
5, slider.
So this slider says 5.
Note value.
That's the note value.
4, pop-up button.
And 4
beat grouping.
Is the beat grouping. So right now it's going to put in a time signature change of 5-4. Let's say you want to do 3-4. I'm going to VO left.
4, pop-up, note value. 5, slider.
So this slider, interact.
4, 3.
And VO shift left twice to take it down to 3.
Auto slider.
So now we're going to add a time signature change of 3-4.
Image. Note value. 4, pop-up button. B grouping. Edit text.
And
Print composite signature. Uncheck. Check. Hide signature. Uncheck. Delete button. Cancel button. OK. Default button.
hit OK.
Now in Untitled Logics. Untitled. Tracks. Window. Create new time/key signature change button.
And now you see it puts us back on that button. So now if I jump to the end of this window and find the table, says VON.
Free events. Number of items.
Says free events. I'm going to VO left.
Signature group.
Signature group. I'm going to interact with signature group.
In signature group table. 3111 scrubber group. Time cell. Free slider. /4 pop-up button. Select.
Interact with this table.
In table. 3111 scrubber group. Time cell. Free slider. /4 pop-up button.
The position is 311 because I added it at bar 3 beat 1.
Type. Time cell.
Type is time, so it added a time marker.
Value. Free slider. /4 pop-up button.
And a value is 3/4. So that tells you that we now add a 3/4 time signature at the playhead. So now we can do the same thing.
4 bars 1 beat 1 division. 5 bars 1 beat 1 division 1 tick.
Let's go to bar 5.
Out of table.
Get out of this table.
Out of signature group.
And I'm going to VO left again.
Untitled. Pop-up button. Signature set. Time. Pop-up button.
So there's the time button. So we want to do another time signature change.
Create new time/key signature change button.
VO space.
Time signature window. Number of beats. 4. Slider.
Let's make this one 6/8.
In slider.
So
5. 6.
So we interacted with the slider and changed it to 6.
Out of slider. Image. Note value.
Note
4.
value.
Pop-up button.
This one's a pop-up button. So if you VO space on this pop-up button,
Menu. 7 items. 8.
we can change it from
Check mark. 4.
4
2.
to
1.
1.
2. Check mark. 8.
8 if I VO down.
16.
16.
32.
32, etc.
16.
So
8.
we could make this 632 if we wanted to. So let's make
Check mark.
this
8.
6/8.
8. Pop-up button.
All right. So now just jump to the end, VO end.
OK. Default button.
And VO space
Now in
on
Untitled
OK.
Logics.
And that added another time signature to the project. Now let's go over to bar
6 bars 1 beat 1. 7 bars 1 beat 1 division 1 tick.
7, for example. Let's add another one here.
Time signature window.
So just VO space on the add new key /time signature button.
7. Slider.
And this one, the slider is on 7.
Note value. 8. Pop-up button.
And let's change this
Menu, 4.
to 7/4.
4. Pop-up button.
All right.
OK. Default button.
Hit OK.
Now in Untitled Logics.
So now let's go over to this table.
5 events. Number of items. Signature group.
Interact.
In signature group table. 7111 scrubber group. Time cell. 7 slider. /4 pop-up button. Selected.
We have a 7/4 time signature change at bar 7.
Table.
If I interact with the
In
table,
table. 7111 scrubber group. Time cell. 6 slider. /8 pop-up button.
so there's 6/8.
Type position. 5111 scrubber group.
That's at bar 5.
3111 scrubber group.
And at bar 3, just up arrow, and now I'm going to VO right.
Type. Time cell. Value. Free slider. /4 pop-up button.
3/4. And if I play this,
1 bar 1 beat 1 division 1 tick.
play from bar 1, which is at 4/4. You just heard it go through all those different time signature change as I played through the project. Now, as I said earlier, you do have a couple other options. If I hit Option K,
Key command assignments logic keyboard ninja.
we can go into the key commands list.
Key command assignment. Zoom button. Minimize button. Zoom. Key more. All. U. Key. Touch bar. Rate unused. Customized. Multi-use. Conflicts. Search key command. Search text field. Blank.
Go over to where we can search, and I'm just going to type in signature.
SIGNATRE. Signature.
Go to this table.
In table. Create view showing time ruler. Expand create keys. Create time. Main window. Shows open signature. Global command. Global commands. Open signature list. Level 2.
So you can map a key command to open the signature list, and then if you do that, you can just do Command W to close it. That's kind of how the event list works for Command 7, and the piano roll works for Command 4.
Show /hide signature list start.
You can show /hide the signature list. This is more like the library where you press a key to show or hide it, kind of like how you press Y to show or hide the library. So you can map a key command to that.
Main window tracks and various create time signature change. Level 2.
And you can create a key command that will let you just drop a time signature change marker.
Create key signature change start.
Or a key signature change marker in the project. So you can go ahead and add key commands to any of these if that's the type of thing that you're going to be doing frequently enough that it might be worth it to have key commands mapped to these. If you'd like me to map them in the Logic Keyboard Ninja key commands, let me know what you think I should map these to, and let me know which ones you think would be useful to be mapped in the comments below. So I'm back in the list editor here. If you want to delete any of these key signature, time signature changes, just via up or down arrow to that row in the table, and then hit the delete or backspace key on your keyboard. When you are done with the list editor, you can just press the letter D.
Tracks group.
And it will hide the list editors for you.
Tracks group.
And they're gone. And that's how you can add key or time signature changes to your project in Logic Pro. Thank you for checking out this tutorial. Hope you found that useful and helpful. If you got any tips you'd love to share with the community, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe both to the YouTube channel and to the email list found at logic.band. That way you can get a free Getting Started with Logic course, and I can keep you up to date on everything going on over here at logic.band. If you'd love to go deeper on any of these topics or anything relating to Logic, VoiceOver, macOS, or GarageBand, then book yourself some one-on-one training by visiting logic.band/training. Want to support what's going on here at logic.band? Then visit logic.band/support, where you can make a one-time or subscribe to make an ongoing Patreon-style donation. Links to all of these, plus supplemental tutorials and blog posts, can be found in the description below. And as always, until next time, happy recording.